Hello everyone, happy new moon in Aquarius. So let me make this chart a little bit bigger. So let's get into the reading. The high peak 2:58 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 20 degrees 40 minutes. So whatever energy work you're doing, you can make that a 40-minute practice. So I'm gonna make this chart really big so that you can see it, and I'm gonna start reading for everyone. Okay, so we're just gonna get into it. All right. So here we have the chart, and let's make it pretty big. I'm gonna even make it bigger. So what do we want to work on this new moon? So it's the Lunar New Year. It is Friday, February 9th, and we want to focus in on the energy of the 8th house, okay? So I'm just going to talk about the general meaning, and then I'll go into each sign. So happy birthday to all the Aquarius out there. Sun in Aquarius, the moon is in Aquarius as well in the 8th house. The rising MC is in the career, the MC in the career area with Chiron, the North Node. And I'm pulling up my other chart here. And we can focus on money, other people's money, everything that has to do with the 8th house, letting go, healing. And I made a video on my other channel as well, so you can check that out. Okay. Now, this new moon could be, you could be experiencing things where it's the future money, right? So your money for the future, what's going on right now, how can I improve this? A lot of prosperity mantras. Also issues with sharing. Maybe your situation sharing is going good, maybe it's not. Maybe some things could be switched up. Other people's money, how they use it, how it affects you. Letting go, moving forward. Your love life, sex, love, relationship, where there could be healing, right? Death and transformation. Maybe you hear of someone's situation. So it doesn't always have to be personally for you, okay? So this can be something that you can, work on and improve, okay? So you want to look at also your rising sign, what's going on there in the chart, your moon sign, and also your rising as well, moon sign and your sun sign, so you can get guidance in that as well. All right, now what I did on my other video was talk about the spiritual work that you can do, okay? So there's different spiritual work that you can do. A paper petition would be good, so you can write down the things that are important to you and do that, okay? That's one thing that you can do. So the most powerful message for this new moon is recognizing where there is shifts that needs to be made that has to do with your survival, your money, your future money, okay? So that's going to be really powerful. Now, with the Scorpio energy, it could be how you get money in groups, your goals, friendships, how you are helpful, how your energy flows in that cycle, okay? Because this year is about finances. So what needs to change in it? What needs to change? And not only on a personal level, but on a global level, right? As well. Making the best choices for yourself, who is contributing, who is not contributing. So it's a lot of factors around that. And then listen to things that change, like, did one agreement say this, then it changes. So then you really have to kind of use a scorpion mind to like shift and say, hey, I need to make sure that I'm okay. Okay. So whenever you're looking at others, the thing is to also look at yourself as well. So that's like the highest mind you can when you're using the Scorpio and Aquarius energy. And remember, this Aquarius energy is solving the problem. Okay, so look at your career and how it pays. Is it the right for you? How can you shift and make it better? Is your work or group effort being appreciated, or how can you shift it up for your situation? Where's your group effort needed? Okay, so it's just that big energy that is important right now. Okay, Venus is in Capricorn, so this is the business part of your affection, your confidence, your standard, right? Maybe getting coaching for that, or maybe coaching others, leading others, in self-love, in their social influence at work, career. In the sixth house, it's about healing and your health and a happy workplace. Okay, so that's what the sixth house is offering with that Venus energy in Capricorn in the sixth house. Okay, so yeah, that's like the powerful message, one of the powerful message for this new moon. Okay, there's so many different squares happening for, but I'll read that for each sign later on. But it's a real powerful new moon to start something new, to have the big shift that you need. All right. All right, so Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto in Aquarius represents a big change. That was a big shift. Okay, so we're going to see, because I believe it moved from Capricorn. So in this Aquarius energy, this change, it's a new story, a new cycle, right? So this can be rebirth, letting go of judgment, listening to your core, listening to your intuition, removing negativity or negative things. Also, this is our third moon in a 20 degrees. Breaking down 20 is 2, it's balance, a balance within yourself, a balance for self, your life, everything that encompass. Also, for love relationship, there could be more bonding there, something new, healing, great communication, all of that, right? Also, Venus in Capricorn. Okay, with Venus in Capricorn, we know Venus is a hard worker, and or Capricorn is a hard worker, and Venus, that love energy, it could be you can interpret that for self-love, for who you have surrounding you, your group, making new plans, having a helpful people around you. Capricorn, you want to do, and all of us will feel that energy. Maybe you're in a cycle of finding your career, but making sure that you love your career, finding peace and growth within that. Loving what you do. And then we have Uranus squaring the moon. So the energy that's built up around that, you could be right about that situation, because the square is basically a challenge that you might be facing, right? A 90 degrees challenge for that aspect, but be calm through it and work through it, and then let that be a part of your change, something that you want to shift. Okay. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I think I covered everything from my notes for you guys. So let's start reading for all the signs. Okay, so we're gonna start looking at this chart. Let's start with Aquarius. Okay, I'm gonna move it around. All right, there we go. So we can see it right here. I'm gonna pop up my other chart for me. That will be bigger on my end. Okay, so for Aquarius, you guys, again, the eighth house issues, right? Anything that has to do with that sign, love, um, healing with that, the emotions around love, finding a new change, a new shift, really just manifesting healing with any kind of transformation, death, a big change, love, relationship, a lot of healing there, letting go, moving forward. And that's what everyone is dealing with too, in some aspect of this Aquarius energy. Okay. Other people's money, how it affects you, any kind of sharing dynamics, any kind of prosperity dynamics there. Okay, let me make sure that my PC is charged. So, any kind of dynamics like that, everyone will be feeling some kind of energy around that. Okay, and finding balance in everything that has to do with your money, letting go other people's money, how that affects you. So how other people's behavior is affecting you, and feeling the need to keep a secret or not to really express so much of what the challenge is, because it won't be a resolution there. But also um, sharing what has happened and seeing the reaction of it too, that can be beneficial too, is not keeping certain things, say a secret, right? Okay, so that can be powerful within itself. All right all right so just finding change around that. Okay, and just knowing that whatever the challenges are, is making plans will really help you, seeing where you can go and what's available to you, and reaching out with that in a confident, powerful way. Okay, but really finding those solution, all right, will be very powerful, because everyone will have something sprinkled in of the eighth house. All right, so that will be big, but just knowing that you are making new plans, because it's a new cycle of the moon. So whatever the issue is, know that there is a solution for it coming. That is the big message for Aquarius, and also for everyone else. Okay, all right, so let's move on to Pisces. Okay, so for Pisces, you guys will, let me move my chart up. I'm getting tons of phone calls. Okay, so for Pisces, it will be a shift for you guys in the 11th house. Okay, all right. Now, this could be with friendship, with goals, with your aspiration, the things that you want to do. So maybe you're going on a trip. Maybe there is something like a group activity, and it's going to be very healing for you, and transformative and dreamy. And this is the state for this new moon. Do something that is balancing and healing, that brings you together with you, for yourself or with others. Okay, and it's going to be something that will be a cycle for you, to that you can repeat, and that will be very healing. Aries, this will be like you focusing on your career and making shifts and healing shifts that that will, I feel like this reading is kind of like the energy of the big change. So Aries is like the healing in Chiron, finding the balance there for you. The North Node is in your sign, and that's like an ending and beginning type of energy. So what needs to end, what needs to begin, but you're seeing things and you're really trying to balance it and handle it in the best way that you can, that will be beneficial for you. Okay. So there's a lot of endings and beginnings in your career. So make sure you're setting yourself up. And it could be in relationships too. It's like in anything, any area of your life that is shifting now is really prepping yourself. Okay. Make sure that you have things organized in your mind. Some of you could write it down or not, but to keep yourself organized for that. For Taurus, this is you making future plans that's prosperous for you. So this can be a great shift. Tap into the energy of really fighting for yourself, making sure things are set up. The Uranus energy is going to help you set things up. That will be beneficial for you in your future. Okay. Protecting your energy, and you can use these squares too, square the sun, square the moon, trine Venus, to really benefit your future plans. Okay, that trine in Venus can be a harmonious tool to really have things flow for you. The squaring of the sun, the self, the moon, you can shift that energy to protect yourself, whether it's signing contracts or new deals, whatever. Okay, you can really make that energy work for you, Taurus. And a little bit of your 11th and 12th house experience. And I feel like this new lunar moon reading can sprinkle in some things that you can set positive intention for all the signs for the new year. Okay, so I'll even put that in my comments. That will be really helpful for everyone to know. All right, because not everyone listens to all the signs reading. You guys can just click to your reading. But Taurus, this is great for you to set up your future for this whole entire year. For Gemini, there's no planets, but it's like your 11th and 12th house. It's like what you aspire to do and your dreams really is an open field for you to really tap into the 11th and 12th house energy. All right. And keep in mind also of that Scorpio energy as well, of shedding, letting go. Just know that you can make things possible for you. Okay, and go for that. Do that. All right. Now we're looking at Cancer. Cancer, for you, you have the fortune energy, the money energy. So whatever you're doing, this is like gonna highlight and show you're in the rising with this. So just be mindful. If you're lucky with money, don't share that with everyone. Just be very protective of any blessings that you have, any good luck, any good things. But it's going to be the energy of like a stability type of energy for you. Okay, and something that you can grow on. It's also a 5 energy for you. Okay, so let's see, it's going to be a 5 energy for you, which is, make sure that you're making good plans, you're thinking things through, making the best decision. And it's the self, it's healing for yourself also, kind of like a first house energy, and also the 12th house energy, really 12th house energy of your spiritual life. Don't self-sabotage anything that has to do with your money. That would be good. Okay, Leo. For Leo, it's like a lot of first house energy of healing the self, the I am energy. Maybe you're motivating yourself to believe in yourself, especially if you feel like you're getting a lot of negative attention, negative feedback. You want to really protect your energy there. Okay, let me put the volume up. Hopefully the volume is really good. But it's just protecting your energy. A lot of it is protecting your energy and making sure that you're okay. Okay, a lot has to do with protecting your energy. Let's go to the bottom part of the chart. I was on the other page. Okay, so it's a lot to do with protecting your energy. All right, and really thinking of yourself first, which is not hard for Leos to do, but really bigging up yourself, and think about when you're doing that, you are also inspiring and encouraging others. So don't miss that detail. That's not naturally in your nature to show the comfort to others. But this will help you this year. Is if you're doing something that is like boom boom, you want to make sure, the same as Cancer too, to make sure that it doesn't come off as like me. Okay. All right, moving on. So to Virgo, for Virgo, you will have the energy of Lilith, right? So really think about the power and the strength of you, and putting yourself first, and really looking at things in numbers. Really use numerology this year to help you navigate things, and just see if things add up. If they don't add up, don't even mess with it. And manifest for seeing things for what they really are, like the fundamental mind, kind of like a third house thing, and your home, making sure that your home is well, that second house of Taurus, and your money and the things you value. That's going to be powerful for you for this new moon. For Libra, this is going to be, you're in the kind of the IC, so not really in Cancer's house. So the home, parents, family, roots, money, you're feeling nurtured, your inner world, things that are close to you is going to be very important for you this new moon. And also you're in that south node as well. So your past karmas, your past life talents, relying on them too much in this life, not so good. So, you and Aries have a lot going on. That's going to be big shifts in your life. Scorpio went through this. Scorpio and Taurus went through this. Gemini and Sag already went through this. Now it's Aries and Aries and your your opposite sign, Libra and Aries. You guys are going through like your kind of like trials, of where you need to go and where you've been. So you're going to see that others, if you've known a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Gemini, a Sagittarius, they went through their hard times, their darkness. So it's you guys' time to like experience that. But also the great thing is what you value, your home, right? Your third house and your fourth house is going to set a tone for this new year. So there's going to be, if there's already a shift in like moving and struggle and work and just life, you know, that whole shift is happening. So if you've been good people around you, there's help there. Make the best and good choices. Okay. Scorpio, fourth and fifth house issues, you'll be home, parents, roots, what makes you feel secure and safe. Also love, romance, things to do with children, could be relative, could be your own, creativity, anything that's fun for you. So it's like nurturing and personal creativity, the service that you need, the things that you need, the help that you may need. So that's going to be a big factor this year because it's the lunar moon. So I know a lot of people don't read it like that, but this moon is very powerful leading up to when that lunar new year shifts to the next Chinese zodiac, right? The next new moon cycle. So this is like, could be like your yearly reading too, in a sense. So that's very powerful. All right, now for Sagittarius, it's like definitely fifth house, definitely connecting to the energy of life, the energy of roads opening. Okay, so road openers, connecting to the energy of like seven, like spirituality, and doing what is right this year, and making sure that everything in your fifth house, when it comes to that Leo energy, your fellow fire sign, of your personal talents, your relationships, your romance, being good in that love department, energetically, karmically, is very important. And just enjoying your life and living at your highest self is going to be really important. Capricorn is like your sixth and seventh house. So it's like what you don't see or what you don't want others to see. So healing in you have you have Venus, you have Mars, you Yeah, those two. So it's like a battle in your in a relationship, and making sure that you're really trying to be calm and trying to make sure that you kind of hold up your structure, you're building your life. Okay, so that's going to be really important. And doing things in the background where others don't have to know about, but it's going to be beneficial for you. Let me get some water. So that's going to be beneficial for you and healing for you, to make sure that all your ducks are in a row and make future plans. It's kind of like that reading that I was doing about that Venus energy. Okay, survival was the word. I couldn't read my own handwriting. So you're in that self-love survival mode, making new plans. Get a group together that is helpful, a group of people. You know, getting to love your career, put yourself in the career that you love, love what you do, and that Uranus squares the moon energy. Whatever is upsetting you, whatever you feel is wrong, under that definition of that aspect, be calm and see the solution in that. Okay, that can be very powerful. So that's the reading for all the signs for this new moon. Very powerful reading. And whenever I don't really, it's like a meditation for me. It's like whatever's going on in my life, when I look at the moon and what's going on and do the reading, it really lines up to all the things that people are doing. It's just amazing that we don't, some of us might not realize that, but it really does, you know, it does make a difference. All of this really makes a difference. So narrowing back down, the meaning of this full moon or new moon is a new cycle. So what is your future plans for yourself when regarding money, regarding your prosperity? Your prosperity really is connected to your joy in life, your happiness. So really connecting to that. Okay, so yeah. So I hope everyone have a beautiful new moon, and when this video reach you, you can still tap into this energy on the 9th, the 10th, and the 11th. Okay, so that's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, happy new moon.